What's up, everybody, and welcome to your Friday 5 p.m. evening dose of the Man Card Podcast. We're happy to be back this Friday. This is the first Friday episode back after our little hiatus because life kind of just happens. It gets busy. But
the amount of times we've said this.
I know. But still. It's worth repeating because we love doing this, and I don't even know if people watching understand like how much you and I actually get from this.
Yeah.
Because there are times, I think we had this conversation a couple weeks ago when we met up for dinner with John.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, John came over to record an episode in that middle period when we weren't recording anything, and we didn't even get to it.
Yeah.
Because we
just started talking.
We just started talking and just like enjoying each other's presence. And like we had that realization that night where it's like,
we don't hang out unless we're doing
this. And so we didn't record for a while, and like we would just see each other a couple times.
I'm saying this right now because Bella is going to have to go. Bella moves back to Alabama for a couple weeks before she goes to Philadelphia.
Okay.
I'm going to be lonely as shit. I'm going to need something to do on weekends or
dude.
So we got to do something between like the 11th and the end of April because honestly, I'm not kidding. On weekends, I go see her. During the week, I work. What am I going to do on weekends?
Dude, let's do it.
Go to the gym for twice?
2 days?
2 days?
Hey, okay, so speaking of the gym, before we get into some of our other things we want to talk about,
sure.
We need to go. So we had an experience with each other at the gym where I met up with you at Anytime Fitness up in Holly Springs.
Long time ago. Yep.
A while ago, a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was
high school.
Yeah. That was that was over 6 years ago. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Holy crap, we're old. But we need to do a little getting the band back together. I want to go back to the gym with you, and I know we've had this intention for a while. I texted Rebecca, and I was like, hey, when are you in town so we can do like a little Man Card behind the scenes episode where we hit the gym and she obviously has her hello.
Oh, the crop top
hoodie. Can rep there, and obviously we can show up and show off and like have some fun in the gym. Because I'm not on your level. She's not on your level. I'm not on her level. So
I'm not on her level.
The totem pole kind of goes like Mitchell, Rebecca, Noah.
I don't know about all that, but
no, I mean, like realistically,
I feel like she does a lot of different workouts that I wouldn't do.
Oh,
I feel like you and I will have similar workouts, and she'll have like, because I'm gonna be. I don't know if she does cheerleading workouts still now that she's graduated, but like
they were intense, dude.
Yeah, like snatches. I don't do snatches, or like I don't even deadlift. I squat. That's the closest thing to a power lift that I do.
Dude, that's crazy. Because now that I'm back in the gym and I took a little break, I'm 3 days straight back into the gym. Come on, stick with it. No, stick with it. Mm-hmm. My body's hurting today, just want to say. But I never, over the period that I was working out, which was a straight 4 or 5 weeks, I never got to do the Friday lift on the program, which was the posterior chain, which was deadlifting, like RDLs, like anything to work the hamstrings,
really?
The glutes, the lower back. So like I was doing all of I was very quad dominant for that period of time.
Yeah.
Because I would be doing like goblet squats,
which are nuts.
Dude, I love goblet squats.
Yeah.
I was banging them out. I dropped my weight yesterday, and I couldn't even finish the leg day workout because I had taken too much of a break. I had to I maxed out my legs, got to Bulgarian split squats, and then my legs literally almost gave out. And I was like, okay, gotta call it quits. Mm-hmm. Like, I just had to stop. I was like, no shame.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to the conditioning. I literally couldn't get to anything because I was like, I have to stop or else my legs will not hold me up. Mm-hmm. And I almost fell down the stairs like multiple times.
Oh, that's when you know. That's when you know you've hit legs. When going down the stairs hurts. Up the stairs, obvious.
It's fine.
Yeah. When you go down the stairs and you're about to fall, that's when you know you're like, oh, yep, I did it.
But I was like, I literally have to stop today. And I'll come back, hit it harder next week because it's like, and I even dropped down because I was like, I just can't go too hard too fast. Mm-hmm. And then even doing that mentality, I still hit it too hard too fast. And so I don't know. It's a gradual thing, but I want to get with her. I want to get with you, and we can do that. Sure. I think it would be like a fun little behind the scenes, and of course she can come on the show and talk her stuff with Georgia Tech Cheer. I think that'd be awesome. I love that community. Oh my gosh, the people are just so soulful and fun, and like energetic, and of course there's drama.
Who doesn't love drama?
Who doesn't love drama?
I love drama.
I loved it because I wasn't in it, right?
Yeah.
Until I graduated, and then I was in drama, but. But no, I love her. She's got a great story, so I'd love to have her on. But nevertheless, we just watched and saw
I Am Batman.
I Am Vengeance.
I Am Vengeance.
I have to say, and I think we agree, Robert Pattinson, creme de la creme, the best Bruce Wayne Batman combo yet, in my opinion.
I agree. I initially thought that he was going to be. I thought it was, when I saw that it was him playing Batman, I was like, "Fuck, no."
When I saw
I want to see
shots,
like vampire dude. Come on, dude.
yeah. When I saw the pictures of him on the beach, like doing the like weird workout squat things, I was like, if he can play Batman, I can play Batman.
Yeah.
And I don't look anything like Batman.
And now I know I cannot play Batman. He was
Batman. So
superb.
good.
Yeah.
So good. Also, little confused about his bat suit. Is it just is it just bulletproof? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. Yeah, he had no gadgets.
Yeah, there's no like thing. You know?
I liked the suit more. I liked how the suit didn't cover his mouth and stuff. It stopped right here.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the other one
It went back to the old style.
Yeah, it just has the thing and it covers his chin and stuff. I was like, I couldn't look at Christian Bale the same way.
Yeah.
I looked at his costume. I was like, this sucks compared to the other. Yeah, and his like lips are puckered. I'm Batman.
I know. Have you ever seen Pete Holmes?
No.
I'll show you after this episode, but Pete Holmes is a comedian, on Comedy Central or College Humor or whatever, and he does these he did quite a few Batman sketches where it was like pervy or dirty Batman.
Not pervy, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like the Dark Knight Rises, the scene where whatever the girl's name stabbed him. And he's on the ground like, oh no. And she's like, I pressed this button and the whole place explodes or whatever. And he's like, you press what button? The red button? The bright red, and you just explode? It's just very crude, funny, crude funny. And it's great. And it's great. But he does an episode where there's the interrogation scene from Batman Begins. When
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen Batman Begins? Nope. Okay. Anyway, I'll spoil it for you because it's not a critical moment. But it is, but it's not to the whole plot. But there's a moment when Batman is interrogating one of the dirty cops, right? And he gets him by the ankle and pulls him up with the batarang or whatever. And he's like, "What do you know about the drugs? Where are the drugs?" Or whatever. And Pete Holmes does the same scene, except he's
learning the voice.
He's learning how to be the voice of Batman. He's like, "Where are the drugs?" And it's so,
¿Dónde están los drugs?
¿Dónde están las drogas? And it's so funny because it's just
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I love that clip.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
You have seen that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
That clip's hilarious.
Yeah, same with Pete Holmes. He dresses up as what is it, the character? Professor X from X-Men, and he fires all of the X-Men. So they have all the characters like Wolverine and
You're
Storm.
You're fired. You're done.
Yeah, but he comes in and it's like their closing interview almost, and he has their file, and he's like, "So, what do you do for the team?" And Wolverine's like, I slice." And he's like, "So you, made of metal, the one thing that our biggest enemy can control with his mind, you do what?" "I run fast." And it's just he's like, "No, man, I'm going to have to let you go. Yeah. But I have a motorcycle." He's like, "What are motorcycles made of?" "Tubes. Matte glass." It's just it's like, no, come on, man. But no, it's funny. And definitely look him up. But Robert Pattinson, man. Phenomenal.
And honestly, okay, so obviously the Riddler is the Riddler. And so he was a villain. I was really hoping
that he would be a pseudo.
That he would be somebody that we knew. He would be someone that was in that movie that we would it would have if it would have been the cop or or if it would have been, Catwoman or something like that. It would have been somebody that wasn't actually behind the scenes. That would have been an
interesting twist.
But they chose a good guy for that. That dude is a creepy nerd.
He's in something else.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's as a villain.
He's got one of those faces.
Yes.
I can't remember what he's in.
But it's a dorky villain looking thing. And then if you get the little clip of Joker's obviously not Heath Ledger, which
No,
greatest Joker of all time. But
well, I was disappointed because like kind of one of the bigger. I just wish they wouldn't have like pissed in the face of like the Joker's in everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's a ton of other Batman characters that you can pull from. You know, there's Two-Face. There's a character called Doom. I'm pretty sure.
Dr. Doom?
No, not Dr. Doom. There's a character. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a D. I think it's Doom.
Okay.
I'm literally gonna eat my words later, but it's like a masked character that's supposed to be a kid who grew up with Bruce Wayne and is like the yin to the yang that is the good. Like Bruce Wayne channeled his frustration and anger through vigilante and like saving the city for good. This guy is like the exact same as Bruce Wayne, except he channeled it for evil and is kind of the recruiter of all evil in the city. So it would be cool. I watched there's a film theory on YouTube that I watched, and they broke down the scene where it's like, okay, obviously this is Joker, but it would be dope if it wasn't
Joker.
So I don't know. There's a lot there to tease out, but I'm excited that they're going to make another one. I hope they make it faster than they made this one, because this one took forever to come out.
Speaking of superhero stuff, there's a Marvel series that just came out today.
What is it?
Moon Knight. Night Moon or what?
Okay,
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, yeah. Came
Dude,
out today.
looks
You can watch it today.
so good.
Yeah, you can watch it today.
No way.
Yeah. And then Morbius comes out in 3 days. Yeah.
I'll have to watch Morbius on my own, or I can watch it with Olivia and Nick. That's who I went. So just a little background. I went to go see the Batman movie, The Batman, with Olivia and Nick, because Ellie bowed out because she watched the Dark Knight movies with me, and she was like, so dark. You know what I mean? Like she just couldn't get behind the darkness of it. I mean, she's a good sport, so she would have like powered through, but she was like, I'll just bow out, and I'm like, no problem. So I went to go see it with them, and I feel like I'm going to end up going to see the same thing with Morbius
because it's dark. It's actually
super
like,
dark.
yeah. I mean, I'm thrilled. And same thing with she better go see Multiverse of Madness. That's supposed to be dark though too.
It's tough though, because that's Doctor Strange, so it's like it makes it less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't wait for that one. That is going to be nuts.
Well, it's great because we watched all of the. I'm blanking. It's been so long since I've watched all of them. There's like 30 movies now.
Yeah.
But it's the series Disney Plus.
Hawkeye?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, WandaVision.
WandaVision, thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, so we watched all WandaVision. So Ellie's like prepped. She's prepped for Multiverse
Bella's not.
Madness.
Bella hasn't seen WandaVision. I'm like, I'm not taking you with me if you don't watch WandaVision.
We watched it
first.
as a family. Like we were like, oh, we gotta wait and watch it with
Yeah.
my mom and
Yeah, I
dad.
remember
Like,
that, yeah.
It was really fun.
First 3 episodes sucked.
Yeah, first 3 episodes were like, what is going on?
Uh-huh.
Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
But then it kind of laid into it, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of
yeah.
There's layers. I'm an onion. Ogres are onions. God, dude, Shrek is
Greatest
pervasive. But did you see the cover art for that movie on Netflix?
No.
It's Lord Farquaad is laying in bed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen that.
And he's just on the cover. That's the cover art for the movie. I'm like, man, you know you've made it big when like you don't even have to put the title of the movie on the card.
Yeah.
It's
You don't
just
even
Lord
realize how all the sexual jokes and like adult-minded jokes they make until you're old and you watch it.
I need to watch that again. I haven't seen
Shrek?
it in eons.
Yeah. I've seen it so many times recently.
Really?
My sister watches it like every week.
You've been lonely? You've been watching some Shrek?
I love Shrek. I could probably recite the whole entire movie as it goes.
What's your favorite one? Is it the first one?
Yeah, first one. First one's the best.
First one's really good.
Second one was the Far, Far Away. Third one was King Arthur. Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3. 3 was the worst of them, but 3 is still good. That was one of the movies that had good sequels.
I liked the second one a lot.
Yeah, second one's great.
The second one's almost just as good in my mind as the first one. I mean, I know the first one's the origin story, so it's hard to beat origin stories, but I think the second one, it really is like, because there's the juxtaposition of like the person who doesn't feel like he's supposed to be there. He's like an imposter, but then has to. He has the duty to, and then he's like has to earn it and go, and he starts to lose Fiona, and then he feels the pressure to then go to the ferry to get the potion. It's like it just starts to go off. I don't know. I really like the second one.
What I want to know is how do people come up with this stuff? Like how?
Oh,
who
you gotta
who
be on
came
drugs.
up? Who came up with let's make an ogre? His friend's a donkey, midget prince dude, and Fiona who turns into an ogre. They fall in love.
They fall in love, and then also there's a gingerbread
man.
Well, I mean, it's not too crazy to imagine
Because
because
they take fairy tale.
they pretty much
things.
took every fairy tale and put it into this almost like waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a waiting room for fairy tales is Shrek.
Yeah,
Which it's so funny.
it's genius.
It's genius because it's like the Pinocchio references with the lion,
Three blind mice, Snow White,
and the
Cinderella.
fairies.
Yep,
Dude, so good. But it's like I agree. Like, how do you come up with the story for that?
dude's a
though?
genius. Whoever thought of that idea and pitched it and sold people on it, genius.
The selling part is the one that gets me.
Yeah.
Because like if you walk into a room and go like, all right, listen, ogre falls in love with a princess who's also cursed to be an ogre, and his best friend's a donkey, and he goes snogs with a dragon, and make dragon donkey babies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out, dude. I'm out. You
Boy,
lost me.
they must have. It was probably a bunch of dudes all together, and then a girl comes in that's a good-looking girl, and she comes up with this crazy idea, and they're just in love with her. Like, yeah, we'll make it work. We'll happen.
We'll make it happen. You're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I just whatever scenario we can picture of how that came to be, it's probably way better.
Yeah.
And I bet you there's some clips online of like the writers who are going into like, because I don't know, was it this popular when it came out?
I think so. I think it's pretty popular.
Was it when it came out?
Yeah.
Okay,
But it aged well.
but
Like
it
fine
aged
wine.
super
Yeah.
well because it became kind of like it was a classic, and then it became a cult classic because like The Sandlot, right? When it came out, it wasn't like groundbreaking when it came out, but then now today, you say you're killing me, Smalls. Every person on the planet knows exactly what you're talking about. You toast the mallows, you put it on the grams. It's like it's just such a good.
The Great Bambino.
Oh! I thought you were saying the Great Bambi.
Yeah. What?
Oh, what's
the
it?
Colossus of Clout.
Colossus of Clout. Stop copying. Stop repeating me.
Yeah.
So good. Well, my dad worked on that movie.
You don't. Benny? Was he Benny?
What?
Never mind. I'm thinking it was Benny, but who's the main character? Not the main character, but like the good baseball player. Benny.
The good base. Yeah, Benny.
Yeah, Benny. Your dad kind of looks like him a little bit. Could resemble a young.
Yeah, Benny. A young.
Yeah, an old
Benny?
an old Benny.
An old Hispanic Benny.
If you watch the newer Sandlot movie, yeah, he could resemble him to an extent, maybe. All right, never mind. Let's just move on.
He's literally Hispanic. My dad is not Hispanic at all. But yeah, my dad worked on that movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He was a DGA trainee at the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he was a
DGA,
Directors Guild
Juvenile
Association.
Assistant?
I'm totally butchering it. My dad's listening right now and he's killing me. I should know this stuff. But it's the Directors Guild. So the Directors Guild has like a program and where you can train up and get into the industry. And so my dad was accepted into that program. And he was at that time a DGA trainee, which is the training kind of feeder into the second AD roles on set. And so there's a clip online if you look up behind the scenes Sandlot on YouTube. I'll drop the link in the description, but you can watch it. And my dad's in there.
That's cool.
And
That's
what's
awesome.
it? Ham runs up with a camera, and it's like, and this is Scott and
Which Sandlot movie?
Sandlot.
There's multiple.
No, the Sandlot. Like
Oh, the original one.
The one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's another Sandlot, right?
It's not. I don't acknowledge that one as a movie.
I love that one.
What?
That one's
I've never
good.
seen it.
That one's good too.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Is it with the same? It's not with the same characters.
It's really good.
Is it actually?
You got to watch it.
Okay, so speaking of sequels and really good sequels and really not good sequels, when I was at Tech, I really got onto. I was alone. I think Ellie was out of town or something, and I was just by myself for a weekend, maybe on duty. I can't remember. And I was so struck with the feeling of I need to watch Kung Fu. I need to watch some Kung Fu movies. So I watched all of the Kung Fu Panda movies. And I was like, that's not enough. The itch is not scratched. So I watched Karate Kid, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, and Karate Kid 4. Did you know there were 4 Karate Kids?
I think I've seen one Karate Kid.
The first 3 are with our main guy. Good. Mm-hmm. I mean, they get progressively worse. The fourth one is with Mr. Miyagi, which is the sensei, the master, but with some random chick. Literally random girl. And it's the exact same plot, pretty much, as the first one, except it sucks. It's literal garbage.
G.I. Jane 2?
G.I. Jane 2.
Can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to see it, dude. But no, it's not because it's a chick. I'm sure they could have made it better, but the writers literally mailed it in. They were like, we're getting a payday. Who cares? Karate Kid 4. Nobody's going to watch it anyway. Whatever. And but, dude, that scratched the itch. If you watch all 4 Karate Kids, you're like, all right, I'm karate'd out.
I feel like the only time I get an itch is like MMA stuff, and I'll watch like Never Back Down.
MMA, I've never seen. I'm totally.
You never seen Never Back Down?
No.
Oh my, this is weird. I know more. Like I've seen movies that you haven't.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, that's not. I'm not in the MMA community.
You have to watch Never Back Down. It's just a great movie in general.
What is it like? Sell me on it. What's
okay?
It
So basically, it starts off high school kid. Plays football. He's troubled. His dad passed away. He plays football, but he's really aggressive because his dad passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was kind of his fault that his dad passed away. In a way.
No.
Yeah, drunk driving when he could have drove, but he let his dad drive.
Dang.
Anyway, long story short, they have to move for his little brother, who's a tennis star, down to Orlando.
Sure.
And the big thing in Orlando at this new high school is like sanctioned fighting, like people fighting each other, like literally beating the shit out of each other. Yeah. So like there's this ridiculously rich guy, best fighter, but he's like a bully, and he's the antagonist in this.
Yeah.
And this guy's never fought before, but he's obviously like aggressive as shit. So then he gets a master or whatever. What would you call it
like a sensei?
A sensei that teaches him all these things about MMA. And his one rule along the lines is like, you can't fight outside this gym. I'll teach you how to do this, but you can't go fight.
So it's basically like
he's learning how to do it to kick this guy's ass, but
Yeah.
like he can't go kick his ass until the other things. I'm telling you, and
It sounds like, you know what it sounds like? Karate Kid.
Does it?
It sounds exactly like
Karate
Karate
Kid.
Kid.
It's fucking awesome.
I mean, Karate Kid is kid moves to a new place.
Yeah.
His dad's dead. Right. He knows a little bit about karate. Like he's learning a little bit in a book or whatever.
Yeah.
Gets a sensei. Has a bully at school. Right.
Yeah.
But the sensei's like, you can't fight out of the class, out of this space where we're learning. Mm-hmm. Only in the ring. And so then he's learning to get back at this guy, and then goes into the karate tournament and I guess the fight.
Oh wow,
the fight.
It's very similar.
And then gets to the final fight, the final one fight of the movie, and kicks his ass, and then wins. And yay, the girl.
You gotta watch the movie. It's
how close?
It's very close. It's actually very close. More than
that's shockingly
It's really good. So like, if you want to watch Karate Kid again, watch this one instead. And it's
the MMA Karate Kid.
Yes. And the music in it, I love it because it's like alternative rock.
Yeah,
like all their choices of sound music for all the scenes, great.
Dude, okay, we'll trade. We'll do. You come over here when you're bored over the next few weeks.
Yeah,
we'll watch Karate Kids, and then I'll go over there. I've actually never been to your parents' house in your whole life.
You don't need to come over,
or you can come back over here.
I'll come back over here,
and we can watch.
Gonna be honest with you, you're not missing anything.
What's it called?
Never Back Down.
Never Back Down. And we'll watch Never Back Down. And then we'll come back on here and say, all right, definitive review. Are they in fact the same
I think we should
movie?
watch the first Karate Kid and then Never Back Down.
Just
like in the same day.
Same day?
Yeah. Or I mean, come back the next day.
I'm down.
And just compare the two. Just be like, wow, did I just rewatch the same shit?
Movie?
Yeah.
I would want to look up to see who were the like writers. On both.
Yep. They totally ripped them off.
You think so?
I think so. Now that you say it.
Who made it first? That's the question.
When was it the Karate Kid made?
Karate Kid's 80s, dude.
Oh yeah, no, this is 2000s.
Oh yeah, ripped off.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100% ripped off, dude. Oh, that's bad. That's so funny too.
Oh, but I'm going to be honest, it's a great movie. I love it.
Well, that's the thing. If it's the same like formula as Karate Kid, yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally like underdog with potential goes up against bully who they've had scuffs with, and then at the end of the day earns the girl back from winning the fight. And like,
bro, you know what else? It's honestly, I feel like a lot of movies, because now that I think of it, Tokyo Drift, same shit.
100%.
Same thing.
It's just kicking his ass with a car.
Yep, and gets the girl.
Love that
has
movie.
Potential because
Has potential.
Yep, drives, gets sent to Tokyo, finds a dude that knows how to drive, practices.
Yep.
It's the same formula.
Same thing.
Wow. We cracked the code.
We've got Hollywood. We're
Wow,
coming for
y'all.
you, dude.
Oh, we're going to the Oscars.
We need to write a man card.
A man card movie. That's that potential. We have a potential podcast that we go somewhere, blow it up, get the girl, and wow.
And then win. Just do the Rocky fist pumps on top
Take
of the...
down Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Oh, no. Let's leave Joe Rogan. He's
all right, well, let's get rid of the impulsive one.
Impulsive. Yeah,
go for
that's
Logan.
fine. Yeah, impulsive. I love him as a person because I can totally identify with the like I've made mistakes and like have come back from them kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just not at that grand of a scale.
Yeah, I'm not
as
Maverick.
him. But like, dude, that dude is on another level wildin'. Like,
It's nuts.
I could never even imagine.
That's a great lifestyle. I mean, I think of the things he's accomplished in his life, though.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like filthy rich, has a crazy YouTube channel following. Fought Mayweather.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Like, that's absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
like
that's
to say
that alone.
You have fought. I mean, not even win. Like, he didn't get knocked out. So
Yeah.
you went in the ring and went how many rounds?
All of them.
Every round, and didn't get knocked down by the greatest boxer in the world.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I think that kind of shook Mayweather just a little bit to say, like, I got in the ring with some YouTuber.
And he lasted.
And he lasted the entire time.
Well, but I mean, also where it made up and made it even is like Logan Paul is like 6'3", 200 something pounds, and Mayweather's like 5'6", 150,
True.
like $140.
Yeah,
And so like
I didn't know how big of a difference it was until I saw like
next
clips.
to each other. Yeah,
Dude, he is significantly larger.
Yeah, so I mean, think about it. You fight a fourth grader. The fourth grader knows how to fight, and you just let him. You let him hit you a whole bunch of times. You're gonna. I mean, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but like you're gonna be able to get away from him, push him down, and stuff like that, and bully your way to at least not getting your ass kicked by a fucking fourth grader.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but it's like the fourth grader's super experienced.
You know who would get their ass kicked? Jake Paul would get his ass kicked by Mayweather because Mayweather and them, they're very similar.
I guess, dude. I don't know anymore. When is his next fight?
I don't know. I don't think he has one set up.
Does he not?
He's trying to get one set up. He's trying to fight Conor McGregor. Oh man,
I'd pay to see that.
I think he said something along the lines of he would make a deal that he'd go in the octagon if he could have 6 months. He'll go against Conor McGregor. I would love that because he'll die. He'll die.
He'd get eaten alive. Did you see the sparring matches in the octagon? The clips of Jake. Is bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's bad
because he used to wrestle, so he's I can do this.
Yeah, he's like, I can hold my own. It's like, no,
dude, McGregor would murder you.
Yeah.
You would be dead.
I would love to see it though. Like if he wants to do that, I mean, he's won every single fight, and now, granted, he's boxed some odd people, but like those people are all jacked athletes,
and they've fought before. Pretty much.
And he just literally one punches these guys out, like lights out bad. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Some literally Vine star kid who's only famous because of his brother.
Yep.
Like that's.
And now I think he's just as famous.
Actually, he was on Disney Channel.
Yeah. That's what
about
it was.
that.
Disney Channel.
Disney Channel, and then.
Have you seen the clips of them on Disney Channel?
Dude,
it's fucking bad.
So weird.
It's weird.
Because it's like I never saw them.
I didn't either. I think it's past our time.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird to think about. But anyway, we'll just wrap it up here on this Friday. Hopefully you're not getting into too many fights out there in the MCP land. But thanks for tuning in this Friday, 5 p.m. We will see you on Monday.